When you understand this journey, when you understand what happens at every step through the journey, you now automatically have the knowledge on how to treat our gastrointestinal tract. And the journey begins in the mouth. It's an interesting journey for many reasons, and one reason is that our gastrointestinal tract is a hollow tube. And that hollow tube means that anything that goes in it is not part of you or me until it gets out of that hollow tube and into the blood.
We will learn from Barbara O'Neill, an Australian health teacher who is internationally known for her focus on the body's natural healing potential. Disclaimer: the information provided in this video is for educational purposes only and is not a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always seek the advice of your physician or other qualified health provider with any questions you may have regarding a medical condition. Do not disregard professional medical advice or delay in seeking it because of something you have read or seen in this video.
So the mouth is the first organ of digestion. The mouth is the only area that we have say over when it goes in, we have say over what goes in, we have say over the environment surrounding when it goes in. We also have say over how long it's actually in the mouth.
The gastrointestinal tract plays a crucial role in overall health, impacting every cell in the body. Barbara O'Neill emphasizes the significance of the GI tract in maintaining optimal health. She highlights that the entry point to the stomach is the mouth, the only part of the GI tract we control. We decide what, how much, and when to eat, as well as the environment in which we eat. According to O'Neill, choosing nourishing food helps the body function efficiently and repair itself.
If the food goes into the gastrointestinal tract and it's not broken down efficiently or effectively, it can't get out of the gut into the blood. So yes, it's important to eat good food. It's important to eat organic food as much as possible. But it's also just as important to get it out of the gut and into the blood, as I think you'll agree with me.
While devitalized foods can cause cellular damage. In this video, you'll discover various digestive ailments and the hidden truths about how to treat them effectively, according to Barbara O'Neill's expert guidance. From managing constipation and diarrhea to addressing irritable bowel diseases and boosting hydrochloric acid levels, Barbara O'Neill shares valuable insights and natural remedies to promote optimal gut health.
The enzyme that's released in the mouth that breaks down starch is called ptyalin. And ptyalin is what's often called a salivary amylase. The salivary amylase breaks down starch. It doesn't totally break it down. As you'll see as we go down the journey, it begins the breakdown.
Maintaining a healthy stomach involves several key practices recommended by O'Neill. It's important not to overeat, as overeating burdens the stomach, causing it to expand and push against other organs, leading to discomfort and heartburn. O'Neill suggests stopping eating before feeling full to prevent these issues.
It's an amazing process that changes the food on our plate to microscopic little substances that only then can be absorbed out of the gut and into the blood.
Properly chewing food is essential because it creates a larger surface area for digestive enzymes to work on, allowing the brain to prepare the digestive organs for different types of food. Chewing food slowly and thoroughly also helps regulate food intake and prevents overeating.
And when the molars are fully through, then ptyalin is released by the glands in the mouth, and ptyalin breaks down starch. You see, what we grind, that is your grains. So until the molars are there, babies should not have any grain.
O'Neill advocates for a balanced diet rich in whole foods, such as fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins, to provide essential nutrients and support the digestive process. She emphasizes avoiding processed foods, which are often high in sugars, unhealthy fats, and artificial additives that can damage the GI tract and overall health. Additionally, staying hydrated by drinking plenty of water aids digestion by helping dissolve fats and soluble fiber, allowing these substances to pass through the digestive tract more easily.
Starch digestion begins in the mouth. That's why we should chew our breads and our grains and our pasta. Chew it very well, because the breakdown begins in the mouth. Now, I think we all know that the stomach, and we'll be there in a minute, is a very acid environment. And so starch digestion is put on hold in the stomach. It's resumed again further down, as we will see. But the more you chew in the mouth, the more you allow the ptyalin to start the starch breakdown, and so the less load puts on the organs further down the gastrointestinal tract.
Eating regular meals at consistent times helps regulate the digestive system, as skipping meals or eating at irregular times can disrupt the digestive process and lead to issues such as indigestion or acid reflux. Barbara O'Neill also recommends avoiding harmful habits like smoking, excessive alcohol consumption, and high caffeine intake, as these can irritate the stomach lining and lead to various digestive problems. Managing stress through techniques such as meditation, yoga, or deep breathing exercises can promote a healthy digestive system, as stress can negatively impact digestion and cause symptoms like stomach cramps, bloating, and changes in bowel habits.
The other food is a saturated fat. Saturated fat begins its breakdown in the mouth. Saturated fat is a combination of short and medium chain fatty acids. And underneath the tongue, there are sublingual glands, and they release lingual lipase. And lingual lipase is the enzyme that breaks down the saturated fat.
Incorporating probiotic-rich foods like yogurt, kefir, and fermented vegetables in your diet can help maintain a healthy balance of gut bacteria. Prebiotics, found in foods like garlic, onions, and bananas, serve as food for these beneficial bacteria, supporting their growth and activity.
So the two main causes of reflux or heartburn is weakening the muscle through stress and weakening the muscle through having a large evening meal. Now, I believe that in a well-hydrated, well-slept, well-exercised, well-mineralized body, that body copes with stress. But when a person's dehydrated, they haven't slept well, they're not eating nourishing food.
GERD, commonly known as acid reflux or heartburn, occurs when stomach acid flows back into the esophagus. Barbara O'Neill emphasizes that several factors contribute to GERD, including poor posture, high chest breathing, weak abdominal muscles, late evening meals, stress, and certain food allergies. Additionally, low levels of hydrochloric acid can lead to GERD by causing food to ferment and produce gas, which pushes against the cardiac sphincter.
So the stomach is the next organ of digestion, and the stomach is not an alkaline environment, it is an acid environment, and it's very important that it be an acid environment. You see, the folds that line the stomach are like this, and they are lined with gastric glands, and 2/3 of those gastric glands release mucus. And what that does is that provides a thick mucosa wall protecting the stomach about what is released in here.
Barbara O'Neill recommends a holistic approach to heal from GERD. Implementing exercises that strengthen the abdomen and encourage diaphragm strength is essential. She advises avoiding late-night snacking, as eating late can exacerbate symptoms. Addressing weight and stress issues can also significantly improve GERD symptoms. O'Neill suggests taking a magnesium supplement with each meal to help relax muscles and neutralize gastric acid, providing relief from acid reflux.
Hydrochloric acid. Hydrochloric acid isn't just to unite with pepsinogen to produce pepsin. Hydrochloric acid is antifungal, it's antibacterial. So that if any bacteria happens to be on the food coming into the stomach, it'll wipe it out. So that's why it's very important to have nice, strong hydrochloric acid.
Boosting hydrochloric acid levels with natural remedies like bitter herbs or lemon juice before meals is another recommendation from Barbara O'Neill. These remedies can enhance digestion and reduce fermentation, which can alleviate GERD symptoms. Additionally, she highlights the benefits of slippery elm, which can be used to soothe and heal the esophagus lining if irritation is present, offering further relief and promoting healing.
How do we boost hydrochloric acid? Well, we have a bitter tea that we sell, and I'm going to give you the recipe, and this tea has healed many a low hydrochloric acid. It is one part dandelion. Dandelion is a bitter herb. We learnt about dandelion this morning in our herb lecture. 1 part gentian. Gentian is an incredibly bitter herb. 1 part licorice. And licorice is a herb that has an emollient, and that emollient helps to coat the stomach, and 1/2 part of a very expensive herb called golden seal. And golden seal has a nickname, and that nickname is King of Tonics to all mucous membranes.
Low hydrochloric acid affects the stomach's ability to digest and absorb proteins, leading to slow digestion and bloating. Barbara O'Neill explains that several factors contribute to low HCl levels, including drinking large amounts of liquids with meals, eating in a stressful environment, frequent eating, and overeating. Additional causes include stomach surgery, smoking, alcohol consumption, and the long-term use of antacids or stomach ulcer medications.
Hydrochloric plays a very important role. You see, hydrochloric acid not only unites with pepsinogen to release pepsin that breaks down the protein, but hydrochloric acid is antifungal, antibacterial. So if any fungus or yeast or bacteria happens to be on the food we're eating, if you've got nice strong hydrochloric acid, it basically annihilates it.
Barbara O'Neill suggests several natural methods to boost hydrochloric acid levels, which are crucial for proper digestion and nutrient absorption. Bitter herbs and tinctures are highly effective in aiding digestion by stimulating the production of saliva and gastric enzymes. A simple recipe for a digestive bitter tea includes dandelion, gentian, licorice, and golden seal, boiled with fresh ginger. This combination of herbs can significantly improve digestive function by enhancing the production of hydrochloric acid.
These are the 3 foods that keep the food in the stomach longer. Fibre, because it slowly releases the glucose. Protein, because it's in the stomach, the protein is broken down. And fats, because it coats the food so it takes a little bit longer for the enzymes to get in there. And that allows us not to faint between meals because we're getting the nutrients. And by the way, even when the stomach's empty, as you'll see a little bit later on, the food's getting absorbed down here, so even when the stomach's empty, we're not going to die of starvation, you know. We're still getting those nutrients going through.
Other remedies recommended by O'Neill include consuming cayenne pepper or lemon juice before meals. These natural substances can help stimulate the stomach to produce more HCl, thereby improving digestion. Incorporating these into your routine can be as simple as drinking a small amount of lemon juice or a pinch of cayenne pepper in water before eating.
And that stomach, there's much research to prove this, that one stomach takes 3 to 4 hours to digest. And then that stomach loves a 1-hour rest.
Maintaining a healthy diet and lifestyle is crucial for preventing and addressing low hydrochloric acid. Barbara O'Neill emphasizes the importance of eating whole, unprocessed foods and avoiding habits that can lower stomach acid levels, such as smoking and excessive alcohol consumption. She also highlights the significance of creating a calm and stress-free environment during meals to promote better digestion. Additionally, O'Neill advises against drinking large amounts of liquids during meals, as this can dilute stomach acid and impair digestion. Instead, she recommends drinking fluids between meals. Regularly spacing out meals and avoiding frequent snacking can give the stomach time to produce adequate levels of hydrochloric acid, further aiding digestion.
From the duodenum, the pancreas also releases some enzymes in there. And the pancreas releases pancreatic lipase. And pancreatic lipase does the final breakdown of the unsaturated fats.
The colon plays a crucial role in digestion and waste elimination, a fact emphasized by Dr. John Harvey Kellogg, who noted the importance of balancing food intake with bowel movements. Constipation or irregular bowel movements indicate a need for lifestyle and dietary adjustments to encourage regularity. Barbara O'Neill also highlights the significance of a healthy colon for overall well-being. Constipation is often caused by a lack of fiber, exercise, and hydration, which can lead to conditions like diverticulitis. To prevent and treat constipation, incorporating dietary fiber from fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and legumes is essential, as it adds bulk to the stool and promotes regular bowel movements. Regular exercise helps stimulate intestinal contractions, facilitating waste movement through the digestive tract. Staying well hydrated by drinking plenty of water softens the stool, aiding in regular bowel movements.
There are trillions of microbes in there, but they're the two main ones, and from them most of them are made. And these bacteria is responsible for the final breakdown, the final touches of digestion. They're particularly important for the release of the B vitamins.
Listening to your body's signals is another important aspect of preventing and treating constipation. Ignoring the urge to have a bowel movement can lead to constipation over time. Simple treatments to relieve constipation include herbal teas known for their laxative effects, such as senna or peppermint tea.
So take the pressure off there and start drinking more water, start wearing the castor oil compress on there. And if you weren't in the lecture that showed how to make compresses, you can Google Barbara O'Neill poultices, and in the poultice lecture it shows you. But it's a few layers of cloth with castor oil on it, put on the abdomen, cover it with plastic, usually your clothes will hold it there.
Barbara O'Neill suggests using castor oil compresses applied to the abdomen to stimulate bowel movements. Sitz baths, involving sitting in warm water, can increase blood flow and healing in the pelvic area, providing relief from constipation-related discomfort. For more severe cases, colonic irrigation and enemas can cleanse the colon and relieve constipation, though these procedures should be performed with caution and preferably under the guidance of a healthcare professional. Maintaining a healthy colon requires a combination of dietary and lifestyle adjustments. By incorporating fiber-rich foods, staying active, drinking enough water, and paying attention to your body's natural signals, you can promote regular bowel movements and prevent constipation. On the other hand, diarrhea, characterized by loose, watery stools, requires prompt treatment to prevent dehydration and other complications. Proper hydration is essential, ensuring the body replenishes lost fluids and electrolytes. Herbs such as golden seal, peppermint, red raspberry leaves, and slippery elm can help soothe the digestive system and reduce symptoms.
That bacteria is also important for the absorption of your nutrients across and into the blood. And of course this villi has capillary networks all through it.
For chronic diarrhea, Barbara O'Neill suggests using slippery elm and psyllium husk to absorb excess water and firm up stools. These natural remedies provide a gentle and effective way to manage ongoing digestive issues. Additionally, incorporating probiotics from cultured foods, such as yogurt, kefir, and fermented vegetables, can help maintain a healthy microbial balance in the bowel. Probiotics support the growth of beneficial bacteria, which play a crucial role in digestion and overall gut health. Irritable bowel diseases, such as Crohn's disease, colitis, and gastritis, are characterized by inflammation in the gastrointestinal tract. Managing these conditions effectively requires a comprehensive approach that includes dietary adjustments and natural remedies. Avoiding common irritants like alcohol, caffeine, peanuts, wheat, oats, dairy, and refined sugar is vital to reduce inflammation and prevent flare-ups.
When you're healing an irritated gut, this is what you've got to do. Number one, stop all the irritants. What are the irritants? Wheat, dairy, in fact all the things he was having. Refined sugar, alcohol. All of these foods are like kerosene to a fire to an irritated gut.
Barbara O'Neill recommends using specific herbs to soothe and heal the gut. Slippery elm, myrrh, golden seal, marshmallow, ginger, and peppermint, are particularly beneficial for their anti-inflammatory and soothing properties. These herbs help to protect the mucous membranes of the GI tract, reduce irritation, and promote healing. For instance, slippery elm forms a soothing gel that coats the stomach lining, while ginger and peppermint can help reduce nausea and improve digestion. Incorporating these dietary and herbal strategies can significantly alleviate the symptoms of irritable bowel diseases. By avoiding irritants and using natural remedies, individuals can manage inflammation and support overall gut health.